maybe another dog.
All right. Either one of those. Let's go. 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Lisa, are you with me?
Yes.
It's bucket list time.
Bucket list.
Good luck. And your time starts now. Beginning with R, what is a common title for the master of ceremonies at a circus?
Ringmaster.
Yeah.
Correct. A repeated line in a Rocky Horror Show song is Let's Do the Time Warp.
Again.
Again.
Correct. On its number plates, which Australian state used the slogan State of Excitement?
Western Australia.
Correct. The historic chateaux of the Loire Valley are in which country?
France.
France.
Correct. Cameron Munster is a professional in which Australian football code?
NRL.
Correct. Frederick the Great ruled which kingdom in the 18th century?
German.
England.
Prussia. The Honest Life is a lifestyle book by Fantastic Four actor Jessica who?
Pass.
Alba. A common name for an honest and intimate conversation is a heart to what?
Heart.
Correct. In the Bible, Ephraim is one of the 12 tribes of where?
Israel.
Pass.
Israel. Austin Butler plays which rock and roll icon in a 2020?
Elvis Presley.
Correct. In the classic children's song, Michael Finnegan had what on his chinnigan?
Whiskers.
Correct. Georgie Parker plays a nurse in the classic TV series A Country What?
Practice.
Oh, Lisa, congratulations, right on the buzzer. Yes, that is the correct answer.
Prussia with a P being a German state, of course, but I guess they probably wouldn't have allowed German.
Score. Well, $2,000 for every correct answer. Scott, best of luck to you. And your time
Should have
starts
thought of that, really.
now.
No, I
A pair
didn't.
of chinos are typically worn over which limbs of the human body?
Legs.
Correct.
Oh.
The song You've Got a Friend in Me features in which Disney Pixar film series?
Lion King.
Pass. Toy Story. Which Shakespeare play is named after the Roman conqueror of ancient Gaul?
Julius Caesar.
Romeo and Juliet.
Julius Caesar. The satanic leaf-tailed gecko is native to which African island?
Madagascar.
Madagascar.
Correct. A children's book by Australian author Mem Fox is Time for what?
Play.
Correct. The Cabot Trail is a highway in which North American country?
Pass.
Canada. In Degas' painting, Two Dancers on Stage, what classical dance style is depicted?
Ballet.
Ballet.
Correct. Given a regal name, the large standard-sized mattress in Australia is a super what?
King size.
Correct. In the sitcom Friends, Ross and Monica's father is played by Elliot who?
Gould.
Correct. In the 2022 Formula One Australian Grand Prix was held in which state?
Victoria.
Victoria. Nearly got that.
She was born in Mallorca, so she knows nothing other than Mallorca, and she would love to go back and see her friends that she grew up with.
Yes.
I'd also like to go and revisit a few of the places in the Med, but you know, anything to do with travel, we both obviously got the travel bug, being in the Mediterranean for so long and everything being so close.
Yeah.
But maybe we need to do a bit more around Australia.
All right.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
There we go.
Well, let's get you some money. 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Jill, you ready to go?
I think so.
I think so. Best of luck. And your time
That's
starts
two pretty good players so
now.
far.
The iconic Swagman's bush hat has what item strung
Corks.
to the brim?
Corks.
Correct. In Milton's Paradise Lost, Satan speaks to Eve in the form of what reptile?
Snake.
Alicia.
Serpent.
Serpent. Which Australian Prime Minister did George W. Bush once call a man of steel?
John Howard.
John Howard. The San Andreas Fault is partially beneath which ocean?
Pacific.
The Pacific.
Correct. In which bat and ball sport is the expression pad up usually
Cricket.
Cricket.
Correct. In Norse mythology, which group of handmaidens take fallen warriors to Valhalla?
Oh, yeah, what do they call?
Pass.
Valkyries. Which country is the home of the theatrical form Commedia dell'arte?
Italy.
Italy.
Correct. A closed doors button in a lift is typically represented by how many arrows?
2.
Yeah.
Correct. In the band Fleetwood Mac, Mick Fleetwood mostly plays which
Drums.
instrument?
Guitar.
Drums. A Logie Hall of Fame inductee and Gold Walkley winning journalist is Laurie who?
Oaks.
Pass.
Oakes. In the film Finding Nemo, in which Australian city is 42 Wallaby Way? Sydney. There we go. Hey, Jill, $10,000.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 minute
She
on the
was
clock,
reasonably good as
$2,000
well.
for every correct answer. Matt, you with me? Mate, best of luck. And your time starts now. Which iconic Parisian cabaret venue has a red windmill on its roof?
Follies Bouger.
Correct. In Swiss Legends, what did William Tell shoot into the apple on his son's head?
Crossbow bolt.
Correct. Stellenbosch is a wine-producing region of which African country?
Africa.
Nigeria. South Africa. Chocolates named Blue and Green are mascots of which popular confectionery? M&M's. Which wearable item has the styles Homburg, Plosh and
Hat.
Deerstalker? Footwear. Hat. Beginning with S, what type of seashell is a periwinkle?
Yes.
Sea snail.
Yeah.
In which capital city is the Australian Border Force headquartered?
Canberra.
Canberra. Correct. The Boomerang is a roller coaster at which Sydney Harbour amusement park?
Luna Park.
Correct. The Dancing Queen is a common bingo call for which number?
17.
17. The 1958 film The Long Hot Summer stars acting legend Paul who?
Newman.
Newman is what we needed. Hey Matt, $8,000.
Had to think what the age of the Dancing Queen was, yeah.
Here comes the Governess. And your final chase starts now. The mahogany snapper is a species of what ocean animal?
Fish.
Fish. Correct. Glamberts is a term for mega fans of pop star Adam who?
Matt.
Lambert. Correct. In which US state is Cape Canaveral?
Florida.
Jill.
Florida.
Correct. Madonna of the Stairs is a famed sculpture by which Italian?
Da Vinci.
Jill.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Michelangelo.
Yeah.
In tennis, who has won 14 French Open singles titles?
Raf Nadal.
Jill.
Rafa Nadal.
Correct. In which country was comedian and musician Bo Burnham born?
USA.
Jill.
America.
Correct. From which ancient language is the term alter ego taken?
Latin.
Scott.
Latin. Correct. The best-selling book The Alchemist was written by Paolo who?
Rossini.
Jill.
Pass.
Coelho. Who directed the classic 1958 film Vertigo?
Hitchcock.
Scott.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Correct. The Ross Sea is off the coast of which continent?
Antarctica.
Scott.
Australia.
Antarctica. The flag of Mauritius is coloured red, green, blue and what?
Black.
Yellow.
Correct. Who became Chancellor of Germany in 1933?
Adolf Hitler.
Scott.
Hitler.
Correct. Mary Brandybuck is a character in which fantasy trilogy?
Scott.
Lord of the Rings.
Correct. Which late singer had the hit song Careless Whisper?
Scott.
Rene Gayer.
Correct. The giant binocular sculpture
Was it?
is in which Californian city?
Jill.
Los Angeles.
Correct. Considered the national sport of Norway is cross-country what?
Skiing.
Scott.
Skiing. Correct. In which African country is the Pyramid of Usaka?
Egypt.
Matt.
John. Egypt. The chemical element nihonium has what two-letter symbol?
N-I? No.
NH. Double Elvis is a silkscreen work by
N.I.
which
is
US
nickel.
pop artist?
Andy Warhol.
Matt.
Pass. Andy Warhol. What term for a shared fund of money is a synonym for cat? Kitty. All right, guys. 16 steps. Now you want to do a bit better than that? All right.
Yeah,
16
disappointing
steps
for
down,
three
here,
good
guys.
Yeah,
players.
it's a pity they slowed down a bit at the end there, but it's still a very reasonable score.
All right, we are chasing some pushbacks when we come back right after these.
Can't be N.I. N.I.'s nickel.
And good luck.
Stupid.
And your final chase starts now. In popular culture, a snowman's body is mostly what colour?
White.
Correct. Beautiful is a Grammy-winning song for Christina who?
Aguilera,
Correct. The country of Oman is on which continent?
Asia.
Yep.
Correct. A tall rocket is the trophy of which sci-fi literature award?
Hugo.
Correct. Who became head of the Commonwealth in 1952?
Queen Elizabeth II.
Correct. What nationality is Formula One driver Mick Schumacher?
German.
German.
Correct. LASIK surgery is performed on which sense organ?
Eye.
Correct. Wars I Have Seen is a memoir by author Gertrude who?
Don't know, pass.
Stop the clock. Wars I Have Seen is a memoir by author Gertrude who?
Think of an author with the first name Gertrude.
Here we have Schroeder.
Schroeder.
It's not Gertrude Stein, is it?
It is Gertrude
Oh,
Stein.
yeah, no, I've heard of her.
Stein.
Stein. Chaser needs
Good
9.
God.
1:22 on the clock. And your time restarts now. The Dante Alighieri Society promotes which major language?
Italian.
Correct. Lake Thun is in which European alpine country?
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Correct. Which US Olympic host city had a mascot named Izzy?
Salt Lake City.
Los Angeles.
Stop the clock. Which US Olympic host city had a
Oh.
mascoat named Izzy? Needs some pushbacks.
Maybe it was Atlanta. Go for it. Change to Atlanta. It's obviously not a winter Olympics. Could be LA. Could be LA or Atlanta.
Atlanta. Who else? Where else?
He didn't say whether it was winter or not, but probably it isn't.
Does it go for that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that? Yeah. We'll go with Atlanta.
Definitely go with Atlanta.
Oh.
Good pushbacks. That's it. Chaser needs 8.
The most
1:05
recent, I
on the
guess.
clock. And your time and restarts now. During which war was the famous siege of Tobruk?
World War II.
Second World War.
Correct. Lady Capulet is the mother of which Shakespeare character?
Julian.
Correct. All chemical hydrates are made with what compound?
Hydrogen. Oh, water.
Correct. A hit song by US band REM is Orange what?
Crush.
Correct. On which part of the body is styling wax commonly used?
Hair.
Correct. In which UK country is the Bronte Parsonage Museum?
England.
Correct. Which gas giant in our solar system has a moon named Caldini?
Jupiter.
Correct. Present at the legendary OK Corral gunfight was Doc who?
Holiday.
Holiday.
Correct. And very, very good.
Boy.
26 seconds.
That's a shame.
Good chase, Anne.
Thank you, yes. I mean, 16 was pretty good. Yeah, things could have gone pear-shaped. Very easy.
Yeah, she still had quite a bit of time there, guys. One of the best, absolutely. We need to say goodbye to that $30,000. Thank you so much for coming in. It was lovely to meet you all. And we